Man, I was gonna do a short about this one. Nah, bruh, that ain't happening. Just too much good-ish happening in this episode for me to try to summarize into a 1-minute clip. Boy, the anime of this season right now, man. Solo Leveling. What's up? It's your boy Cintron coming back at you with another analysis video, and I kid you not, that's the real name. As long as well as a reaction video, man. Hot damn, what did I just witness, bro? I thought the last episode, the first episode, our introduction to this was harrowing. This right here sent me over the edge. My heart was beating inside my damn chest. I knew I was alive watching this shit. I'm like, man, what in the fuck is going on, bro? So we get these seemingly S-class, could be A rank, but S-class monsters like the Yu Yu Hakusho or some shit, and they're attacking the rest of our team. It seems like we only lost 2 people, but there's bodies on the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor because they're all over the place. And you're like, we only lost 2 people. Trying to count, but the math ain't mathing. But man, this is a fucking setup. I mean, it just kept going with levels upon levels and stuff. I'm trying to unpack it all here, but this boy. He is master chef because he's saving the squad. You know, he might be the weakest, but his intellect, saving them time after time after time. So he figured out that the rules were, hey man, if you vibe with Kanye West, you're a Christian, you should be able to survive this shit. Rule number 1, revere God. Like, what the fuck does that mean? When they're all down, the thing isn't attacking. The eyes are still glowing, but it's not moving. So, okay, we should praise it, or like get in the stance that bending knee, or like bowing our heads, which shows you fear God, you revere. Okay, and then the eyes went cold. So I was like, okay, we good to go. But all the whole time, like dudes like, I'm fast, I can escape. Shoo, phew. Say goodbye to them golden legs. Niggas, you ain't Flash. Thought you was getting out of this shit, man. Come on, bro. And even if you did, the door's closed. Where the fuck are you going? So there's one dude out, and then there's another dude that stands up. I mean, they all stand up, so you're like, okay, we're good. And there's rule number 2, praise God. So what does that mean, bro? Like, what? How? Like, it's like, it's clear that this is a good guy. This dude, his hands and his knees, and you don't realize, he's trying to praise Jesus. Realizing too late, that he didn't even realize. The squad did. After he got smushed like a pancake, that this is Satanism. That was cruel as hell, man. But somebody gotta be an example. How else we gonna learn? He had to be the lesson, the living lesson. And all that. But anyways, it lives on in the wills of other people. But we realized that everybody's just running because you gotta do something. From the the God has got an evil smile on his face. Like, bruh, you are Joshing. You are a wicked motherfucker. But okay, there's shield, statues with shields, statues with swords, ones with instruments. Instruments, okay, that's praise. Okay, go to them. And some people make it and you're like, okay, we're good. And then someone goes to one with the girl Julie, and she's holding his hand. You're like, ooh, nothing's happening. The eyes aren't turning blue. Oh, we both can't be here. So he tries to run out like, bruh, he ain't got no speed. And the thing just coming, closing on him. And, it's like, okay, it's close. My heart is at this point about to ready to jump out my chest. Like it's a xenomorph hatching. Like, this alien is some shit. This situation is alien to me. I'm not used to feeling this much pressure. Like, I'm feeling like this is Attack on Titan. Like, seriously, bro. This episode gave me the vibes when Aaron, he was like, damn, I'm gonna eliminate Titans, and he got chomped, swallowed, and, So I'm like, of course it's not the same, but it's pretty damn close. It's shaping up to be one of them type of animes. Pretty epic. But back to the story. Like, your boy is being pursued, and you're like, man, he ain't gonna make it, bro. You can see like the writings on the wall. Like, your boy is not finna get there. Even though he gotta get there. Like what the fuck is going on? Take me to the king is in hot pursuit. You know what I'm saying? And he switches on like, damn, bro, what's going on? He ain't dead, but he he makes it. But I'm like, you like how? You see a trail of blood. I'm like, oh, that's gotta be somebody's. This nigga's missing a whole leg, bruh. Like it's KFC and he's missing that wing. You know what I'm saying? Like that beefy leg. Anyways, can't get the shit right. But you know he's damaged. You know he makes it over him because they stopped after he gets to each level. I'm like, but there's still one commandment left that we have yet to fulfill. And she tries to heal him, but ain't putting that leg back on, bro. That shit is done. And people heard this point. Our leader, who has made he made a tourniquet for him, but he's missing an arm. And like, okay, the last one is sacrifice. So he's like, what does that mean? There's an altar in the middle that pops up, and he's like, okay, these are things of legend that pop up, in video games and all this stuff. We can make it out. And we see on the outside, his sister, is going to visit his mother, and you're like, the whole setup is like, bro, he ain't finna make it. But he's the main character, so like, what's gonna happen? They have to make a sacrifice. And, the lights, they go to one person decides to go to the altar, and, light comes on, and like, the statue start moving, and like, okay, what's going on, bro? We gotta do something. What's the plan? What's the plan? Song? I don't know, man. I've just been relegated to the leader of this group. When y'all didn't have no faith in me, y'all were mocking me, ridiculing me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking to me now. Look at you. And you realize that, okay, maybe another person should go. And once they all went, then the statue started closing in, and you're like, what's going on? Because the doors of the room open, and this weak bitch, she the first motherfucker to go. She's leaving out of it, just abandoned ship. And like, the door closed a little bit, but okay, one of the lights went out, but we're good to go. And then other people start leaving. You're like, bruh, come on now. I'm sorry, I got a family. Everybody got a family. You just selfish as shit. You know what I'm saying? That you don't want to stick it out, man. Like, what the fuck going on? What's wrong with you? And then, we're left with like 3 people, and he realizes that as long as you keep eyes on the statues, they won't move, and you'll be good. But they're like, I can't take situation. Lady closes her eyes. She's the one that left, and they keep closing in. And eventually, they're left with like 3 people, not enough to cover because you're like, I can't sit through the situation. And we're left with the injured guy with no foot, a guy with 1 arm, and then chick who's scared to death, the healer. And you're like, okay, well, something's got to give. And like, someone just says, like the leader says, no, you two make it out. She has no more power in her legs because she overdid herself healing him. So somebody's got to go, and he volunteers to be the sacrifice, and he gets chopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll get to that in just a second. My mind just went there, but she's like, he gives her the money for dinner. He's like, I promise to take you out to dinner. I'll see you on the outside. Gives her the one prize possession he had of like a low rank scale or whatever, something like that. A treasure from beating a beast, a creature or something like that. But the lead takes him out. He's like, thank you, and like he's like realizing I'm a hypocrite. The whole time I'm saying like, I'll be the sacrifice. I want to make it out. And other people will complain and all this dish. But they'll make excuses for why they're being weak. He just loathes everything, like dying that kind of bitter. So that would be tough. So he gets put on the altar, and like he's like, if I'm gonna go out though, I'm gonna go out fighting, and he's got the courage though, man. Start looking inside early. The man has the eyes of a lion. So we see that he's just trying his best, but he's gonna eventually succumb because they're too strong. He's like, I'm taking one of y'all with me, but it ain't gonna be enough. And then he gets put on the altar. His blood rains down. And like, I'm like, that's what I know the ideology very well. So I'm like, there needs to be a sacrifice. A screen pops up, and it says, before your heart starts beating in 0.02 seconds, do you want to make the decision to be, to live on, be a hero or whatever, be imbued with this power? Do you want this shit, or you don't, nigga? And he decides yes. And they're like, you have the courage. You're a weakling, but you have the courage. And then the episode ends. I'm like, bro, I can't wait to see next week what's gonna happen, because he's gonna have a whole mentality. Look on his face, is like I see in the comics. Like, I haven't read it, but he looks, cold, vengeful, like he's on the world tour. And I can't wait to see that shit happen. But anyways, man, such a riveting episode. I know you didn't even make it here, but it's all good because I love making these videos and I love talking about these type of anime. So, woo. We'll get up out of here, but deuces. Like, comment, share. Thanks for watching. Check me out at Cintron, Cintron Anime, Cintron Life, or Cintron Laughs, or other social media.